did this. Man, there was once a little nigga named Chris. He was the oldest sibling, his little brother was just 6. Though mama lived at home, sometimes it felt she didn't exist. Cause she was never home or never shit up in the fridge. He met his daddy once, but he ain't seen him ever since. Man, ever since he left the government, pay his mama rent. But she a drug addict, so most of the check already spent. Lil' Chris was waking up, smelling crack through the vent. He once hated the smell, but got used to the scent. One day looked at his butt, threw up the deuce with his hand. Said, I'ma get inside this jam, I promise you I am. And when he seen this nigga Cam, that was his only friend. He remember Cam talking about his dick on some brands. And probably guns too, so they could make a couple bands. But first they need a hammer, they ain't going and throwing hands. And Chris remember Thomas kept his line up in his van. Nigga Thomas OG, so he'll probably understand it, and it's kinda understanding. He just trying to get the best. And while Crips was plotting, Cam came up with a plan. Said his got plenty heat, so he could later he'll spend. Some shit came through, it's about 842. Hard pounding with adrenaline. Chris thinking about his next move. Still thinking about his next move. And still thinking about his next move. Then by 10, Chris in a minivan with Cam. Drive it down hand with a Glock in his hand. Pulled up in the alley, guns cocked, doors slammed. Chris looked at Cam as he said, don't let this shit get out of hand. Then they ran around the side, quietly, out the fence. His hands was dripping with sweat, Chris was feeling kinda tense. Then he pulled his mask down, as he said, let's handle business. Said they got a brown side, then they seen an open window. Then they looked inside the room to make sure nobody was in it. Cause if something go wrong, it could be a death sentence. They climbed through the window. With ease, a nigga coming out the bathroom, Cam grabbed him by his sleeve, said, nigga, what it's gon' be? We just here for the bread. Who else here with you, man? He said, nobody but me, and my bitch, she in the bed. Chris smacked him with his Glock, right upside that nigga head. Said, if you don't give it up, then you finna end up dead. Then he led him to the stash, they gathered everything fast. About 2 pounds of some gas and an ounce of some crack. About 2 black Berettas and like 2 or 3 masks of everything in the bag. Then Chris shot it with a cash. Come on, nigga, where it's at? Don't be playing with me, fam. They ain't see the pretty bitch. All they heard was a blast. Cam ran behind the couch cause he was bleeding from his neck. He felt the stinging in his neck. He got the feeling he was dead. Chris shot 4 times, hit the bitch once in the neck. This nigga tryna tackle Chris. Chris put 1 in his ass. Then he shot it out to Cam. Where you good? Where you at? Fuck the cash, man, we out. Come on, let me help you out. Then they rushed out the house and Cam started flipping out. Hop back in the minivan and Cam started nodding out. Now Chris storming down him, hoping he could save him now. Talking to him while he drive cause Cam was fading in and out.